everyone, it's Nicole. So just a reminder that my placement is at Alternative Wellness Services. It's a licensed behavioral health agency. They offer case management, outpatient therapy, skills development. So for this video, as we're coming to the end of the semester, I just want to talk to you guys about boundaries and trying things outside your comfort zone. So I've been talking to my supervisor, and for me, I'm not a confrontational person, so she reframes it as being more assertive and setting boundaries. So 2 examples from this week is I have a client who I've talked about before. She's an Iraqi woman, and she lives in southern Maine, and she wanted to go shopping at a place that was over an hour away. We had a 2-hour time frame together, so I had set the boundary that would be too far to go, as we would go over our time that we had. When I told the interpreter this, she interpreted it to the client, and the client became frustrated. And the whole time that we had together for that session, both of them ignored me, and there was no conversation. And what I felt like I was not able to support the client during that time frame. So I brought this to my supervisor. We had scheduled a team meeting, and during that team meeting, I had said to the client that I felt blocked out or pushed away during that session time. And for me, that was outside my comfort zone. But since that conversation with the interpreter and the client, both of them, I feel, have been more open to getting support and understanding that we are here to provide support for her within her community. So for me, going outside my comfort zone really, in the end, worked out, because I feel like the client and I have a better working relationship now. So the second one is I work with a male client for outpatient therapy in his home. He has been separated from his wife for quite some time. When we were talking, he said that he feels like he would be able to do more social things if he had more than one day off a week. So his day off during the week is Tuesdays. He has stated that all of his friends are at work, his kids are in school, so it's not really an ideal day for him to have off. I had asked him what are some other social things that he would like to do if he had a weekend day off, and he had said that he'd like to go on a date because he feels like he's really missing that human connection since him and his wife separated. We talked about the ways that he could work, the ways that with his limited time right now at Tuesdays off, that there's other ways to meet people. We had talked about dating sites and dating apps that he could have on his phone. And since that conversation, I feel like there's been some passes made. He's asked me, how, if I am on those dating sites, if you could find me on those dating sites, how long I've been married, if my marriage doesn't work out, that he would be willing. It's been really uncomfortable for me. So I brought this to my supervisor, and when I meet with him next, I'm going to talk about boundaries with him, and how the boundaries are there for a reason. So this is going to be another thing outside of my comfort zone, because for me, I feel like those boundaries should be implied when you have a professional relationship with someone, and I don't want him to feel like I'm trying to target him because of his questions or actions. I feel like for him, it was a way for him to make the situation less awkward for himself. I feel like it was a hard conversation for him to have, and to admit that he's missing that human connection. So I'm hoping that we can have this boundaries conversation and still be able to continue on with our sessions. So I've talked to my supervisor about that too, that if he decides to not continue, that there will be other options. We can offer him another intern to go in to do outpatient therapy, or there's also another agency that offers free care. So that will be something that I hope will go well, so I will let you guys know how that goes. So I just wanted to check in and see if you guys have had any hard conversations this semester, or done anything that's been outside of your comfort zone, or had any clients that you've worked with that have made you feel uncomfortable. Looking forward to your guys' feedback. Thank you.